Okay, so hey guys, sorry if you can hear noise. That's just the washer and dryer back there. So I decided to make some um, um, a Mandela effect video since I've done like dark theories and all that, and most of the Mandela effects I have on my channel are like mine personally. So I've thought about reading someone else's Mandela effects. And some of these you probably heard already, so I'm going to try to find some that you haven't heard. But I want to include the ones that you have heard too. So it says Henry, I think that's the 8th? I think. Henry the 8th eating a turkey leg. People had a memory that above portrait of Henry the 8th featured him eating or holding a turkey leg, though no such painting has ever existed. There have, however, been similar cartoons created. This may be related to the common knowledge of Henry VIII as a large man. And sorry if you see like little red dots. I'm breaking out all of a sudden, so I don't know. This one you should have heard already by now. It's pretty popular. If you saw Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, you probably remember Darth Vader uttering the famous line, "Luke, I am your father." In the pivotal scene near the end of the film, you might be surprised to learn that the line was actually, "No, I am your father." Most people have memories of the line being the former rather than the latter, and it is commonly quoted incorrectly. No. Because even James Earl Jones, who played Darth Vader, he said, "It's Luke, I am your father." Like, he remembers saying that while he was playing Darth Vader. So, no, I remember it being Luke, I am your father, and not No, I am your father. That just doesn't make sense. I like Luke, I am your father better. Shoot, I accidentally clicked on something else. I don't want that. Okay, anyway. Everybody's probably heard this one. Mirror, mirror on the wall. If you have watched Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you probably remember the line, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" As you can see from the above subtitled screenshot, the line actually began with the phrase, "Magic mirror on the wall" instead. It probably doesn't help matters that Julia Roberts and Lily Collins starred in a 2012 live-action film based on Snow White called Mirror, Mirror. I personally remember watching Snow White so many times, and I remember it being "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all," and not the other way that some people might remember, because I watched Snow White like 20,000 times as a kid, so I know that's not the way you say it. So okay, so this is another one, Oscar Mayer with Meyer, or Oscar Mayer with Mayer. So personally, I don't know because I never paid attention, but I kind of remember it being spelled the first way. There's some controversy over the spelling of the famous brand of hot dogs, Oscar Mayer Wieners. Some people claim to remember that the brand being spelled Meyer instead of Mayer, which is the correct spelling. To be fair, the brand pronouncing it as is a closer match for the Meyer spelling, while Mayer or Meyer is often pronounced differently, as in the musician John Mayer's name. I'm sorry, I'm bumbling today. So, I honestly don't remember. I've only remembered actually, I may have remembered the Meyer instead of Mayer, but since I've seen it spelled the new way, I'm kind of more used to that. But I think I vaguely remember it spelled the right way, Locations of New Zealand. Where is New Zealand in relation to Australia? If you look at the map, you will see that it is southeast of the country. However, there is a community of people who claim to remember New Zealand being northeast instead of southeast. Honestly, I have no idea. This one boggles my mind. I don't live in New Zealand or Australia, so I couldn't tell you if that's actually true or not. Let me know if you live in New Zealand or Australia, if it's southeast or if you remember it being northeast instead of southeast. I truly don't know. So let's just move on. Everybody should know this one. I know this one. Berenstain Bears. Yeah, I know this one. The famous children's book series, The Berenstain Bears, created by Stan and Jan Berenstain, is not immune to the Mandela effect. Many people report remembering the name being the Berenstain Bears, spelled with an E instead of an A. This is similar to the Oscar Mayer issue and hence perhaps an underlying cognition reason for the Mandela effect instead of parallel realities as some people believe. I specifically remember Berenstain Bears because I would sometimes watch the show that they had, and I would read some of the books that they had out. I remember it being Berenstain Bears, not Berenstain Bears. And I remember seeing a video that somebody posted. I honestly don't remember who it is. He had like a film, like a VHS of Berenstain Bears, and he would like hold the tape out, and in one corner or like one area of his house it would say Berenstain Bears, and then he would pull it back and it would say Berenstain Bears. If anybody knows that video I'm talking about, please comment who the creator was down below, because I really don't remember. But I thought that video was awesome, and it's like real footage of the actual, the actual Mandela effect, because that was such crazy content, I guess you could say. It proved that the Mandela effect was real. So I'm just going to do this one more, and I'm going to stop here for today's video. If you want to read more about it, I will try to have the link down below. I think I forgot to put the link for the dark conspiracy theories, so I'll try to link those down below as well. And if I forget, I'm so sorry. It's not on purpose. So this one says, Shazam starring Sinbad. One of the most well-known examples of the Mandela effect is the collective memory of a movie called Shazam that starred the actor comedian Sinbad in the 1990s. In fact, no movie exists, although there were a children's movie called Shazam starring Shaquille O'Neal and some other coincidences that could help to explain how many this movie became created or remembered in many people's minds. Even more confusing, there is now a movie series based on the DC Comics superhero Shazam, though it does not star Sinbad. Now, personally, I remember both movies vaguely. Like, I vaguely remember Shazam, but I was really young, so I could just be crazy. Let me know if you remember the movie down below. But I also know Shazam is a real movie as well. So let me guys know down below if you remember, is Sinbad starring in Shazam? Like, do y'all remember that movie? I vaguely remember that movie because I was really young when it came out, I think. Or I probably watched it like later on in my life as I got a little bit older. I really don't remember, but I do remember that movie existing. So let me know down below, guys, if you remember this movie. If you don't remember it, just let me know down below, because I remember it. And also, Shazam is still around. I think it's on Disney Plus right now. So anyway, guys, I am going to go. I'll probably make a part 2 later, just because my grandma is coming over and I don't want to be filming while she's here. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.